Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some hearts and some XOs down below in the comment section. Aries, this one for you. I'm going to do something a little new today, but we're going to start out like we usually do. 3 cards, 3 questions. Let's pull a card for your person. Let's pull a card for the situation and advice from Spirit. Who you dealing with? Aries. 6 of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign. 6 of Swords is Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or this could be any air sign. We have the Hermit card. Earth energy. More specifically, Virgo. Legend has it that the Hermit card here is Hermes. Hermes Trismegistus. Perhaps that's another reason, or another, where they get the Hermit name from. Hermes. And then, last but not least, we have the 2 of Pentacles for you, Aries. And the spot of advice. So, 1, 2, 3. We got 1 yes card, 2 maybe. This one's up in the air. So, to speak plainly to you, Aries, is this person worth your time? It's a 50-50. So whoever you're dealing with, Aries, this air sign, they could be someone that's getting over some sort of rough patch in life. They're moving on from some sort of dispute. They've learned to let go of something mentally. They've learned, they're growing. They've done some sort of work mentally. Perhaps they've reached a point where they now know better about something. They know something about something that they didn't know before. They're choosing their words wisely in some situation. Here with the Hermit card and the 6 of Swords. They're choosing their words wisely. Yeah, they're moving on from something. With this 6 of Swords here, they're moving on from something. Leaving something behind. They left something behind. And I feel like they now know better. Here with the Hermit card, they know better. They've done some sort of self-reflection. Yeah, they here with the 6 of Swords, they left something behind. In search of self. They know they had to basically withdraw from some sort of situation. This could have been some sort of conflict. And they could be at a point now where they're needing to focus on balance and resources. Or you too need to focus on phallus. Focus on balancing, finding balance. adapting to change, learning to be flexible in some aspect. Interesting. Yeah, there's some sort of self-reflecting, some sort of looking inward needing to be done with whomever this is that you're dealing with. They need to look at themselves in a mirror, maybe. They could find themselves saying things that they don't mean. I just keep getting, you said it, but I didn't mean it. Like you saying to them, like, that's what you said, and them saying to you, like, well, I didn't mean it. Yeah, I said it, but I didn't mean it. You could be dealing with somebody who likes to drink. Here with the Two of Pentacles, we have Capricorn. Capricorn's mantra is, I use. It could be somebody who likes to indulge in drinking, and perhaps they get to a point where they could clown a little bit. Here with the Two of Pentacles, for some reason, the Two of Pentacles kind of seems like a jester to me. Like a jester, somebody who clowns or somebody who entertains. And like I said, the mantra for Capricorn is, I use. So they could be someone, you could be dealing with someone who uses. And whenever they're in that state they're in from using, they could get to a point where they want to be amusing. And sometimes the butt of their jokes is perhaps those they love. I don't know that. Just, I don't know. I don't know. We got the figure of the woman and the man, and I believe a child. Yeah, here in the card. They could be here and be embarrassing. Perhaps they need to look in the mirror here with the Hermit card, do some self-reflecting, get their shit together. But yeah. You might be dealing with somebody who's a user. They need to find themselves, or they might often find themselves in their vices. Interesting. All right, Aries, let's get into the ratchet read. What I'm calling a ratchet read. So I'm going to draw some cards for you, some channel messages, and then we're going to also pull some cards from the Game of Thrones tarot deck right here, the House of Dragons tarot deck. If y'all can see, I got that Game of Thrones, that Lannister shirt on. We got the Dragons deck. We got the new Game of Thrones show coming up here soon. This is no promotion. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just a Game of Thrones guy. I'm a Game of Thrones fan, so I figure Game of Thrones is coming up. Let's go and pull the shirt out. Let's pull the cards out. Let's get them. So anyway, pull some channel message cards from for you guys, and I'm gonna pull some tarot cards from the Game of Thrones House of Dragons deck. Take a peek, see what Spirit has for you, Aries. Maybe I'll pull a affirmation card too. Words of affirmation might be your love language, so for all those Aries out there who your love language is words of affirmation, I got a card for you. So anyway, first channel message for you, Aries, is tough times don't last, but real ones do. Tough times don't last, but real ones do. We have the Five of Crowns from the House of Dragons Game of Thrones deck. I believe the crowns translates to pentacles. So we have the Five of Pentacles right here. The Five of Pentacles, traditionally, the images in the card, it's a couple images in the card. They're outside of what looks like a religious building, and they look like they're going through some hard times. And that's pretty interesting that the channel message is tough times don't last, but real ones do. A lot of you Aries can be going through some sort of rough patch right now. You could be feeling traditionally, like the card says, left out in the cold or abandoned. In some sort of situation, you might feel lost right now. You might feel like you guys have hit rock bottom in life or some sort of situation like that. And yeah, tough times don't last, but real ones do. That's your message from Spirit. If you guys are out there going, like I said, going through some sort of rough patch, I always like to look at the number 5 as a number of plateaus. So a lot of you Aries out there could have started something and built something, and you've gotten it to a point where you felt like things were going good, and then all of a sudden, classically, it seems like when it rains, it pours. If you guys know that saying, when it rains, it pours. I feel like you guys have, like I said, built something or created something for yourselves. This could be involving finances. You guys could have built something up and it seemed like everything was going good, and then just something unexpected happened and it just completely derailed everything. And you might, like I said, be in a position or a state right now where you feel like you've hit rock bottom, or you've been abandoned, or you're lost, or you've been left out in the cold and you're searching for answers. And Spirit is saying tough times don't last, but real ones do. So hang in there. Don't lose your faith. Keep pushing forward. Let's get an affirmation card for you. I fully acknowledge and receive myself exactly where I am at this present point in time. So for all you Aries out there who you're going through some sort of rough time, just know that tough times don't last, but tough people do. And your affirmation is, I fully acknowledge, Aries, I fully acknowledge and receive myself exactly where I am at this present point in time. The card number is 11. 11 can be a number that means something to you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for joining me, Aries. I hope to catch you on the next one. Peace.